Oh, hey there! I was just reading the old Manscaped news, who happened to be sponsoring this video. How coincidental! So I was sent this little box of goodies, all designed for, well, getting the funk out of your junk. Funk being any funky smells, that is. See what we got here. We got the Lawnmower 3.0, a waterproof trimmer with skin-safe technology, which reduces cuts on your skin, which is nice because I always bloody nick myself when shaving. Cordless, waterproof. Hey, just like my Nintendo Switch. Oh no! Do your balls smell? Sorry, I know that sounded kind of accusatory. Introducing Crop Preserver, the ball deodorant, and also some ball toner, cause I didn't even know this existed. You know, this is good. I sit down all day and sometimes my crotch starts to ferment. I know it's weird to hear a YouTuber say that balls stink, but hey, that's life, I guess. On the website, there's even more stuff available, you know, stuff for your hair, nails, and body. This is just a little small thing. I'll probably show some more stuff on the screen, as well as a replacement service for blades and other products you've run out of. So head on down to the Manscaped website and use my special code, RadicalSoda, to get 20% off and free international shipping on any of your purchases. And also, they'll throw in this nice little bag to keep everything in, and also some anti-chafing boxer briefs. These feel pretty good, actually. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so sizing seems to be a little different over there in the US, but still, good quality. I could use it as a blanket. If you asked me to name the similarities between these two games, I'd probably just look at you funny. This one's an RPG with day-to-day life segments set in modern Japan, while this one's an adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic fictional world. I suppose you could say they have some similarities. In Breath of the Wild, you have a certain love interest with Zelda. You can bang your teacher in this one. Not very like, are they? But I'll tell you one thing that they have in common. But I'll tell you what they both have in common, for me specifically. And that is that they both renewed my love in video games for the works of art that they are. One thing I can remember very fondly about my childhood is my intense excitement for a new video game, or just a video game in general even. Back then, I couldn't just jump onto the internet and buy whatever the hell I wanted. Generally speaking, if I was really lucky, I'd get a single game for either my birthday or Christmas. My parents really didn't like me playing video games all that much, but they still allowed me to, albeit probably a little more rarely than the average kid. I'd wake up early in the morning on the weekend to play Sonic Heroes on the PS2, stay up late at night under the covers to finish Pokemon Emerald on my secondhand Game Boy Advance SP, do all the chores I could so my mum would be all buttered up and just let me play my new copy of Crash of the Titans. Why you gotta do this to me, Mum? Maybe she was onto something with Crash of the Titans. I can probably thank my parents for sending me down this YouTube pathway, because while I wasn't allowed to play games a lot, generally speaking, if they saw me on the computer and I was doing something constructive, they'd be a lot more lax.
Guys, I'm being eaten alive by a frog!
But was it really worth it, though? I think because of the rarity of video games, that desire to play I had only got stronger when there was a game that I wanted. Sonic Riders was some sort of legend at one point in my life. Some kid I knew brought it to school and he was like, "I've got Sonic Riders, what are you gonna do about it, kid?" Oh man, come on, just let me play it, let me give it a sniff. No. I could spend hours and hours just doing the most mundane arsery in the most average game you can think of just because it was the one game I wanted, or even just owned at the time. Crash of the Titans? 100% in it. Shrek 2? 100% in it. Sonic Riders? You guessed it. I bought every single goddamn board in that shop. That took so long. You just do the Grand Prix over and over again. It's just monotonous. They needed more tracks. I spent so long playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team trying to recruit Mew, and then I finally didn't, and I was called for lunch, and I forgot to quick save, or maybe I just turned off my GBA, I guess, and then I came back and it wasn't there, and I thought I was gonna die! I didn't really go back to that game after that. Look, what I'm trying to say is that my love for games couldn't be beat, alright? I was an unstoppable gaming machine who just wanted to do anything I could with any game I was vaguely interested in. Then I aged. All of a sudden, replaying the same games over and over again wasn't so appealing anymore. Holy crap, guys, I think this game kind of sucks. I replayed a few of my old favorites from when I was a kid for the channel, you know, in the form of reviews. I even played a couple of them on stream to see if I could recapture that magic, and while it was still fun...
Oh my god. Bad guys!
I can really see games for what they are now, and something mediocre isn't gonna hold my attention like it did before. So what did I do? I wanted to try something polished and high quality with a lot of great reviews. Into me trying all sorts of games for the last few years. Over the last few years. The Witcher 3, overrated. Monster Hunter World, also overrated. Fall Guys, that was popular, I guess. Animal Crossing, gets old quick. Horizon Zero Dawn, I don't even know why I put this on the list, it was like fun for an hour. Hades, that one was actually pretty good. Hollow Knight, kinda boring. Cyberpunk 2077. Why? I was looking forward to this one. All those other games, you could just say I went into them with too high expectations. I mean, I'm sure they're all fun in their own right, just not for me. But Cyberpunk?
Check out.
So how the f do you know so much?
Come on. All corps use the same playbook. I know
I really didn't have those years of positive reviews holding me hostage here. I thought it was going to be a game that I could just genuinely sit down and have some fun with for a couple weeks. I wasn't expecting the world, just a good game, really. You know, what they said it would be. Man, this game doesn't even exist correctly. I actually tried to get a refund for this utter garbage, PC port or not. This troll-up wasn't finished. It was clear right from the tutorial where I fell through the floor. But unless you were on PS4 or Xbox One, you didn't even have a shot at refunding, unless you met the criteria Steam sets up. Bitch, I spent 2 hours trying to get the damn game to run well. So, you know, I was feeling pretty down about it, you know, wasted $100 that I could have. RadicalSoda! All of a sudden, I was having a genuine fun time playing a game again. I mean, Hades was great for a while, but this was capturing the magic of video games for me all over again. I love almost everything about this thing. The funky music, the bright, colorful, condensed environments, the activities you can do in your free time. Going to town and ordering a burger is a genuinely fun thing to do here. And the interactions you can have with the variety of characters in this world to bond and even learn new abilities, hot damn! I can really immerse myself in this game and even feel bad when I turn someone down. Sorry, Ryuji, I gotta go seduce the teacher! Honestly, the other personas had interested me before, but after playing this one, I absolutely have to go back and see what else I missed out on. Enter Breath of the Wild. This game doesn't have funky music, it doesn't have a bunch of activities like darts or making coffee. You can't bang your teacher. But what it does have is a massive sprawling landscape to discover, and I really mean discover. In other open world games, you walk 40 minutes and there's just more land. In Breath of the Wild, you take 3 steps to the left and wham! Is that a tree? A tree with apples? Well, I gotta go get those apples. It's one of those games where just aimlessly running around is so much fun. I hear all the time about people who just drive around in GTA 5 because that's what they like to do. And while that map is almost barren with the amount of things you can do that way, Breath of the Wild is almost constantly surprising me with the amount of goodies and secrets tucked away around every corner. You know, you don't have to climb that mountain for the main story. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Holy moly, now that's a big beefy boy! I discover something new about this game every time I boot it up and have a blast every single time. And then you add some mods to the mix? Jesus Christ, will I ever live a day? Bazinga! Ooh! I told you guys that move would come in handy. Did you see my epic dodge? I'm actually really proud of that. But Breath of the Wild isn't just that, it's not just exploration. This is a game which wants you to be as creative as it. The tools it provides you allows you to use your brain in a variety of ways and gives you those aha moments incredibly often, especially when the way you complete a puzzle might be completely different to that of your peers. Now I'm gonna go back. I'll figure this out, don't worry. Maybe like a... Would this work? Hell yeah, baby! No, my son! Whether that's a good thing. No! I had it! It's this constant creativity that keeps me coming back to it, unlike in other Zelda games where you just run around for 40 minutes trying to figure out what to do next because you didn't see that one switch you need to hit in an arrow with that one room somewhere.
Where is it?
I was waking up in the morning thinking, what's this weird feeling I'm having? Am I having a stroke? Wait, no, hang on a second. Am I excited to play a game today? No, that can't be right. I must be having a stroke. That was the real sign I'd finally found something that gave me the same kind of joy I'd felt as a kid. In fact, if I were to put these games on a list of my favorite games of all time, it'd be pretty damn hard not to place them near number 1 and 2. That's how good they are. I mean, you can bang your teeth. Are you stuck in some sort of horrible gaming limbo like I was? Maybe did you get out of it, similar to how I did with a certain game? Heck, that could have been one of the games that I said before that didn't help me so much, but hey, it could have helped you. And also tell me what you think of my new channel, Real Radical Soda. Right here. No, here. No, here. One of these places. That's my live streaming channel. There's a lot of great stuff on there, such as Sonic and Pokemon and Minecraft, old platformers, party games, good games, bad games, everything else in between. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all my Patreons who you'll see moving up the screen right now. Without them, I couldn't be as creative as I want to be because YouTube is trying to do things nobody knows. Nobody knows. I've got some really interesting videos planned, so for the first time ever, I'm gonna ask you to please subscribe.
Oh, wait. We're freaking send this shit back up at him. I'm gonna blast his goddamn brains out. Well,